how to actually grow your business. You know, a lot of people want to grow a business and they don't really know how. A lot of times they just think it's gonna magically happen. Like they're gonna ride this unicorn on a rainbow all day and people are just gonna throw money at them and it's gonna be this great experience. But look, we know the reality is that doesn't happen, right? Everybody's bitching at you. Everyone's complaining. You're the one who's responsible for the bills. You're the one who's the complaint desk. You are normally the one who's doing everything, and it is not normally what you thought it was going to be. So if you want to know how to grow your business, the first thing you have to do is you've got to envision what the business looks like when it's actually completed. And when I say completed, it means that it's a saleable asset that is running without you. The way that you do that is you've got to create, the first thing I would say is you've got to create an organization chart that's going to show you what your business actually looks like when it is running based on systems and procedures and not based on people and all of their issues and idiosyncrasies and all the other bullshit that goes along with employees. So you've got to be able to see that vision first. That's the first thing. So create an organization chart on what the business looks like once it's actually built out. The next thing you have to do, which is very hard for people to do, is you've got to be able to invest in your business. A lot of times investing in your business can be tough because you may say, I don't have the money to invest in my business. Once I make money, then I'll put money into the business. But that's kind of doing things backwards in my opinion, because the odds of you actually reaching a point that you think that magically you're gonna have this windfall of cash, that is never gonna happen. And there's a difference between spending money and investing money. When you have a goal and you say, okay, our business is going to do X revenue and it's going to do such and such profit margin and all that, well, now you have a goal of where you're going. And there's a part of your business that you have to invest in. You've got to invest in your team. You've got to invest in training the team. You have to invest in marketing to actually get clients. And then you've got to make sure that you're investing in the structure of the company and you've got to hire them on a scaled model. So what I mean by that is when you have your organization chart, you may say, okay, for X amount of revenue, I need so many employees. So if I'm gonna do $1 million in revenue, I need 3 employees. When I get to $1.5 million in revenue, I need to add another employee. So at the rate that you're growing, let's say you're gonna grow $500,000 in 6 months, you may say, okay, at $250,000, I need to start interviewing and I need to start hiring people so that I can train them. That's normally, depending on what business you're doing, that could be a 4-month cycle. So it could take 4 months to interview, find, hire, then actually train and bring them online could be 4 months. So a lot of times when people try to hire someone, they do that reactively. And what I mean by that is they wait until the shit is hitting the fan. They wait until everything is falling apart. And that is when they decide, okay, now I need to hire someone. And when you do that, you're hiring reactively, meaning that you're not taking the time to interview the right person, find the right person, train the right person. You just throw them into the fire and you're like, just get it done. And what happens is they're not the right person because you didn't take the time to either find the right person or train them correctly. And so again, that comes back to not properly planning the growth of your business. So yes, it does sometimes feel scary to invest in your business when you don't have the revenue coming in, because you may say, I don't have the money yet to support another employee at one, knowing that I need to make another 250,000 because at 500,000 is when you need them. So you may say that's all the revenue right there. But again, remember, you are growing the business and that's how you're going to scale it. You're not going to be able to scale it with the right people if you're doing it reactively. So number one, create an organization chart. Have an organization chart of what the business looks like when it is completed. And number two, make sure that you invest in your business to grow, scale, train, and hire the right people so that you're not doing it reactively, you're actually doing it proactively, and you're doing it on a scheduled basis so that you're not just constantly putting out fires and having a reactive business. So those are the two things that you need to do to start growing and scaling your business correctly.